There we go. Right. Hi guys, welcome to this evening. I'm doing a quick little Zoom call just basically to run over a few things on posting and giving people a few tips on posting and such like. So thank you for getting on. So if you were like me when you first joined Facebook or joined this business, should I say, and you didn't do Facebook very much or you don't post very much, then it's a bit daunting to know what on earth to do and where to start. A lot of people don't actually want to post on their personal page. They think that they've got the best thing to do is to get a business page. Now, that is you can do that for sure, but trust me, it doesn't work very well like that. And it's best really if you can post on your personal profile. Now, there are a few ways of avoiding certain people on your profile seeing things, but I can try and talk about that in just a little while. But really, you need to build up an audience, and you really need to be talking to your audience on your personal profile. If you really are against that, then what you really need to do is get a second profile. And anyway, you know, you're not going to be posting all day long all about Juice Plus, because that's not what we're going to do. So when you first join, just hang on a minute, Matt. Can you? I'm sweating here like a pig because I've just got up. Can you just turn the heating down or something? I'm getting really hot here. I've just come out of the shower, guys. So basically, there's a picture that we all refer to called the 3x3 posting. I don't know whether you've come across that. Some of you would have done, but maybe new people wouldn't have done. So the 3x3 posting is just giving us a rough idea of what we can post about. So it's 1 to 9 posts, so that you are going to be posting generally 3 times during the morning, 3 times over lunch, and 3 times in the evening. If you just get that sort of pattern, then that's the best way to do it. So for me, the first thing I always do is I do a motivational post first thing in the morning. Now, it could be a positive post, could be a happy post, could be something to do with what's current, what's going on. It really doesn't matter. That's entirely up to you. But you need to be putting some sort of a motivational post of some description, inspirational, healthy inspirational post, anything like that. And what I tend to do for me, and I don't know what you guys do, but if you've got your mobile phone, and if you go to Google, so when you get to, not going to show you, is it? So anyway, when you get to Google and you type in Google, if you put motivational post or motivational quotes, then you'll find, if you then tap your Google to images, you'll get masses of images come up. I don't know if you can see on mine, the light is reflecting it. If you just try and do, if you're not on your phone right now, if you're not watching this on your phone right now, then you can actually do that right now. So I'll go back, I'll just say that again. So go to Google, type in motivational quote. Hang on. Yeah, type in motivational post. Hey guys, can we mute, please? When you get on the call, guys, can you mute, do you think, yourselves? That's because I can hear you eating and whatever's doing. Hang on, I've got someone. Yeah, okay, I've managed to mute you. That's grand. So you can go and find all your motivational quotes in there. And what I tend to do, rather than just put a picture up, what I tend to do is find the quotes, and if it's a text quote on there, then I'll actually type that into the text part of my post, so that you don't just put a picture up. So what I'll do is I'll steal the quotes from the images on the motivational quotes on Google, if you get what I mean. And then what I'll do is I'll type them into the text part of my post, and then I'll go and find another picture to go along with it. So you're putting your own spin on things rather than just copying something off the internet. I find that really works. That might be a health quote, You could do all sorts of things. You just get a bit, you can get sort of, you can really get sort of inspirational about it and find something that you want. So you need to be finding a motivational quote or something. Now, what I tend to use, guys, is I do use Buffer. It took me a little while to get used to doing it because I felt that I was being false by doing that. So I didn't actually want to post by scheduling posts, because I felt that if you schedule a post, you're not real, you're not doing it. But for me, I always schedule a post at 5:45 in the morning. I tend to find that a lot of people go onto their Facebook and they'll go and go and scroll through and find what they're looking for. And they'll often come to my posts because they know that there's going to be something on there. And I get messages from people that say that, you know, thank you very much. You're always inspiring me and that. So that's really great. I really love that. So I always do that at 5:45 in the morning. That's something that I do. So it's about being real. You wouldn't you wouldn't post that you're going to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning, but really you're laying in bed or something like that until 10 o'clock, because that's not being real. So you need to be as real and as genuine as you can. So don't go and post that you're somewhere else doing something else and really you're still laying in bed or whatever else it is. So I don't like Buffer or scheduling posts for that reason. But these scheduling apps are absolutely amazing. They really are a great help to us and have helped me dramatically you know, run my Juice Plus business on social media, and particularly when I was working full time. You know, I could post some posts up the night before, schedule them the night before, and just fill in with a few odd ones. But what I used to do, I don't do it so much now, but it's a great suggestion to you guys. What I used to do was actually take a load of pictures today about whether it be my food, whether I'm with the horses, scenery, whatever it might be. I take some pictures today and I'll use them tonight for tomorrow morning's posts. So, you know, that's something that's worth doing. So when I know I'm going to the gym at 10 o'clock that morning, for example, or that evening or whatever, I'll use today's picture that I took tomorrow. So that's what I tend to do. And that really helped me get through my day and plan and, you know, go from there really. So that was a massive help. So that's a motivational, positive, happy post for post number 1. A second post, which doesn't have to be in this order. You just need to post it, you know, pick up the order that you want, but these are just suggestions. So it's a before and after post. So you can go and get the testimonials from the testimonial page. If the person on that testimonial page, the Juice Plus testimonial page, and you need to make sure you are part of that group. If you're not, you need to get your mentor to add you to it. You can go to that post, the Juice Plus testimonial page, and you can share or copy or paste anything from that group, as long as that person has said yes, they're happy for it to share. That's the only criteria. So you must go to Juice Plus testimonial page, and you can copy and paste something from there, and then you are allowed to use it on your wall. What you can't do is, if I go to the Juice Plus testimonial page and I get some posts from there, you can't copy it off me, because that's not direct from the person. So you can go to the Juice Plus testimonial page and copy it from the person that's posted it, because they've said you can share it and you can use it. But if I use that, you can't copy it off my page. That is actually one of the rules with Juice Plus, that you're not allowed to, because you're not doing it firsthand. You're not getting it from the source. It's most important. It's one of our legality things that we have to do, and not everyone realizes that. So you can only copy and paste or share anything off from the original person, not from someone else that's posted it. And I'll tell you for why. Because at one stage there was a celebrity, I'm trying to think, someone from the Olympics, that's what I'm trying to say. I can't think of his, Usain Bolt, that's who I'm thinking of. Usain Bolt, there was a post going around about 3 years ago of Usain Bolt using the Juice Plus test products, and it went viral because people saw it on different people's posts, and so they just copied it. And there was no truth in it whatsoever, and Juice Plus got in a lot of trouble for that. So just to recap, you can only use testimonials from the original source. So if it's my testimonial on my page, you can message me and ask me, and you can copy it. But if I've copied someone else's on my page and you cannot copy it from mine. You have to copy it from source. So if you give me a little, if you give me a little hands up, if you understand that, because that's absolutely most important. Brilliant. Okay, that's great. So the other thing I tend to do is, say you're speaking to someone and you know that they're diabetic, let's say. So rather than go and sending them and saying to them, hey, Sally, I know you are diabetic, why don't you use our products? I'm being really direct here, but what I'm trying to say is, what you could do is go to the Juice Plus testimonial page, and you can copy and paste a diabetic post from the testimonial page. Okay, so what you do is, when you go onto the Juice Plus testimonial page, you go to search at the top, and you can click in what you're looking for. You can type in diabetes, thyroid, fibromyalgia, whatever, acne, eczema, asthma, whatever it might be. You can search in there, and if you know someone's particularly got that, then you can just post about it. I think that's what I tend to do quite a lot. If I'm talking to someone, rather than ramming it down their throat by talking to them directly, I talk very subtly to them by posting about it on my wall. So basically, you go to the Juice Plus testimonial page, and you go and search for whatever you're looking for, and then you copy and paste it, and you use that on your wall. And the other thing that I tend to do is I put a little sentence at the top saying something like, wow, look at the results. Jenny has got, use the girl's name, Jenny has got, from using our products, and her sugar levels have come so amazing. And I use her text then. And then what I would then do is go onto Google and go and find a picture to do with diabetes, and not necessarily use their picture. So I would find some sort of information off Google, a picture that says something about diabetes, or something about fibromyalgia, or something about, you'll find if you use Google an awful lot, that will actually help you to make your post a little bit more interesting. So rather than just being all text, yes, it can be text, but then there's a picture at the bottom which will be about diabetes, for example. Then what you must do is you must go on the person that you're trying to connect with, you must go on their page, and what you must do is go and at least like their profile picture or something, because they're not going to necessarily see it. So as long as you're connecting with them, then they will see it, and you need to make sure you're connecting with them by just going onto their page, their profile, and clicking on their profile picture or interacting with them. Don't say something like, I'm now going to post a Juice Plus post all about diabetes, would you have a look? That's not what you've got to do. Don't be direct. Be quite subtle about it. Be quite crafty. So that's a before and after picture, or a testimonial, not just a before and after. Because what we've got to try and show our audience, I feel personally, that it's not all just about weight loss. This is a health product. So yes, that's great. Show some before and after pictures as far as weight loss is concerned, but also show that the product does other things. And we need to educate our audience. Okay, so number 3 I've got here is business. Do a business post. Now that could be something where you say a direct business post, where you would say, who wants to join my team? Who wants to earn £200 to £500 on the 10th of July, that sort of thing. It's a direct business post. There's also indirect business posts where you are actually showing and saying something like, can't believe I'm out today and still able to work and work on my business. Sitting in the bath here, processing orders, earned myself some commissions. So they're indirect posts. Okay, so whatever you might be doing, if you're able to fit your business in around your life, you need to be telling your audience all about it. It's most important that you tell your audience how you are fitting it in around your life. Okay, so there's a business post, an indirect and a direct business post. Then you need to be a product of the product. You need to be showing that you're using the product. Now, for me, I never show people the pots. I try not to show the words Juice Plus. What I try to do is show the capsules in my hand, show the capsules in my hand with some sort of scenery or the shakes in a different way, different flavors, make them look good, do little videos, all of that sort of thing. Try to show your products. And the other thing I tend to do is when I'm showing my capsules in my hand, for example, I might then say, can't believe I'm getting 30 portions of the phytonutrients from 30 portions of fruit, veg and berries. The next day I might say, can't believe these have been designed for athletes. They're going to help me get through my day. Then the next day I might say, oh, the products have been in this country now for 8 years. Can't believe that Holland and Barrett and Boots wanted to use them, wanted to stock them. And so each day you're showing your capsules and you're giving a little bit of information away. And there's loads of information about our capsules. You need to go and find this information yourself. Go to your website, your Juice Plus website, and go and search some of the information. Go and find out all about it. Say something like, can't believe I get these and my children can get them for free. Be telling every time you you need to show your capsules somewhere or another every day. Whether, like, sometimes I do it and I have my breakfast and I have my capsules beside it. I might put them in different shapes. Sometimes I have them in the shape of a heart. Sometimes I have them in the shape of a face. Try and make them look different. I use Snapchat a lot. I was always frightened of doing lives or videos or anything. And I always say to everyone, go and use Snapchat. Go and have fun with Snapchat. You've got about a minute to do something as a recording. So take a picture of you and your face with your capsules in your hand, that sort of thing. Have fun with it. Pull some funny faces. Do those interaction things on Snapchat, those filters. They're such great fun. People like to see you being silly. They like to have a laugh in the morning, you know. They like to see that you're up for having a laugh, you know. And I just think that's really important. Put a bit of humour on it. So you need to be showing your products, but not the actual pots and not the actual boxes. I don't think you should be, because otherwise, if they know, what you've got to be careful about is if they know that you're doing Juice Plus, right, what they're going to do, they might then go and say, well, I've seen that Jeanette post all about Juice Plus, I'm going to buy it from my friend now. So you need to be trying to create some sort of a following, something where they're interested in what you're doing, so that they come to you, basically. Okay, so you need to be showing recipes, food, what you're eating, because if you're trying to create this healthy lifestyle and you're eating fish and chips day after day after day, or McDonald's or whatever else, and you're not being a product of the product yourself, then that will come out, because people will see that some way or another. So you need to be posting and showing what you're eating and how easy it is to make healthy food. And if you're struggling with that sort of thing, then get back in contact with your mentor or come back to us and we'll help you, because we've obviously been doing it quite a lot longer and we can try and help you, because it's a bit of a minefield if you're starting this and you haven't done much to do with healthy eating or anything at all. We're here, Other Diamonds are here to help you with that. But you need to be showing things. The other thing I tend to do sometimes is I'll say to someone, who wants the recipe of this meal that I've cooked or whatever's going on? Who wants the recipe? I don't post the recipe right then. I want people to get on my wall, and I want people to say, I want the recipe. Can you show me, can you give me the recipe? And then what I'll do, I won't post the recipe there in the comments. I will send it to them direct. Because again, you're getting this connection. Facebook works because you're connecting with each other. It doesn't, I always used to think that Facebook worked, that when you posted on Facebook, it went out to everyone. No, I'm afraid it doesn't. It goes out to about 30% of your audience, and it goes out to the people that you've most recently connected with. So if you're connecting with all fellow Juice Plus people and Diamond people, then that's the only people that are going to see your posts. So you might be posting some really quality posts, but hey, guess what? All fellow Diamonds are going to be watching it, and that's not what you want. You want to be able to get it to your new audience, your people. So you have to be interacting with them and connecting with those people. Now, to do that is all really part of your DMO, but, you know, on a daily basis, you need to be going on to 10 people's walls, 10 of your friends, and go and connect with them by clicking on their Facebook, on their profile picture, or by commenting something quite quickly on their posts. Don't scroll through the posts for 10 minutes trying to find something to comment on, because then they'll know that you've been Facebook stalking them, and that's not good either. So have a think of all the friends that you've got on your Facebook and go and connect with them. And you think to yourself, oh, I haven't seen her post lately. I haven't seen her post lately. Go and have a look on their wall. I'll guarantee you they've been posting. It's just you haven't been seeing it. So you need to be connecting every day with these people so that they see what you're doing. Okay, so recipes and dinners is really good. You need to be posting 2 testimonials a day. Now, it's up to you when you post them. You don't have to post them at the same time of day. You could post them in the morning, in the evening, lunchtime. I always think 3 o'clock is a good time, because when I was a childminder, when you stand on the playground at 3 to 3:30, the whole playground is full of parents standing there. What are they doing? Looking at their Facebook. So that's an amazing time to try and connect with a lot of people. Think about what goes on in your life and where you can connect with your people and your tribe, because that's most important to be able to do that. So, like I say, another before and after, or something from the testimonial. It doesn't have to be a before and after. It just has to be something out of the testimonial group. Okay, so another suggestion is how the business fits in with you. So say something like, in the evening, scheduling my post for the next day. Can't believe how easy this business is, fitting it in around the nooks and crannies of the day. Show how it's fitting in with you, you know. Feeling amazing, so I'm getting up early in the morning to work on my part-time business. You've got to let people know what's going on. You could be saying, can't believe that I'm in business, but I've got no products to stock, no products to deliver. The company does everything for me. Put all these simple little one-liners as posts all the time. They're absolutely amazing posts. How you feel is another post. You know, if you're waking up of a morning and you feel really good, post about it. Whatever you're doing, post about it. So, you know, post it. I can't believe I've got so much energy. They're all good posts to be posting. I very rarely run out of posts, to be honest, because I'm always thinking to myself, oh my God, I can't believe I'm now doing this. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Post about it. You know, if you're sitting there and you're rubbing your hands through your hair, post about it. Say that. You know, say, oh my God, my hair feels amazing. You know, so when someone says to you, like someone said to me today, oh God, girl, you're losing weight. You're looking amazing. Post about it. I can't believe I'm shopping and someone's just telling me I look amazing. Anything that's happening like that, you need to be posting on a regular basis. You really must. I've said post about the product. That's important. Another one that's really important to do is leading posts or interaction posts. Now, say you're going out to buy your kids some shoes, the trainers. say you could take a picture while you're in the shop. You could take a picture of 2 trainers and say, shall I get the blue pair or the purple pair? Leave your audience to decide, you know. Thinking about getting a car, you know, yes, you know, if it's on your goal board to get a car eventually, post about it. Say what you want to do, and say, shall I go for Audi, BMW or Mercedes? I don't know. Get some interactions going on your Facebook. That's most important, to get people talking. If you post all about Juice Plus, trust me, people will disappear. They're not interested. There's hundreds of people on Facebook that are posting about Juice Plus. We're Juice Plus people, but we do it in a different way. And I'm really proud of the way that we can do it. You need to show what you're doing. If you've got a fish, show that you've got a fish. If you're cleaning your fish out, show that that's what you're doing. If you're taking your dog out for a walk, show people that that's what you've got. People don't mind. They don't mind if they see that every day. They love looking at what you're getting up to with your dog. I post about my horses. I post about my dogs. I post about the scenery. If I'm doing some work in the garden, I post about it. Trust me, people are nosy. People are watching virtual TV and all these TV shows, reality TV. They're watching those all the time. They've got the chance to watch you and what you're doing, and you need to be showing people, because trust me, people are really genuinely interested in what's going on. So don't keep posting I challenge you all not to post using the word Juice Plus. Don't use those words. Yes, they get used in the testimonials, what people have posted on the Juice Plus testimonial page, but that's about the only time I post about Juice Plus. I post about Diamond Dreamers, about my brand. That's one of the reasons why it's really good to get a brand, because you post about the brand that you've got, so that people want to know what you're doing. My goodness, what's all this about? You know, what are you doing? So that you're posting about your brand rather than your rather than actual Juice Plus. That's also important. So going back to the leading posts. So say if you've been posting quite a bit about I don't know, if you're new to it and you're going to post about the boosters and the shakes and you know, that you're using them and that you're looking for people to buy it from you, all that sort of thing. If you do that too much or at all, people aren't interested. They're really not. And they're just going to keep scrolling past. And I speak to a lot of people that say to me, oh, I'm not getting many likes. I'm only getting 1 like here and there. So go and do some interaction posts. Go and do some little games. Go and find some riddles on Facebook, on Google rather. And people like to interact and do things in the evenings. So I really enjoy doing that. I do some riddles, some interaction posts. They're great to do. And what that will do, what you'll find is suddenly you'll get sort of 40 or 50 people comment on it and like it. And you think, whoa, where do these people come from? They're all looking at my Facebook. So therefore, if they're seeing that interaction post, that means they're seeing all your other posts as well. So you know that that's what's happening. And they're going to become part of your 30% of people that you're going to be connecting with, that are going to see all your posts tomorrow and for the next couple of weeks. So interaction posts are most important. And I generally tend to do my interaction posts Monday to Thursday. I find Friday often people are out. But then you've got to remember that for me, for example, because I'm a lot older than a lot of you guys, then maybe my generation aren't out. So therefore, they're going to be in on a Friday night and everyone else is out partying and they want to have a bit of fun. So maybe do some interaction posts with them. Don't be frightened to go live at all. I always suggest to people, when you're going to start going live, I would suggest that you do it for starters on Snapchat and get used to doing little videos. That will help. And the other thing to do is, if you're going to go live, you don't have to show you, not to begin with. You can show your dogs whatever you're doing, so that you're not in it, if you see what I mean. So that, I think, is a really good idea to do that. That was how I had to overcome doing Facebook Lives, was by doing it that way, really, bit by bit, and gradually getting more confident. The other thing I don't know if people realise is when you do a Facebook Live, it's live and on social media then, but when you hit the finish button, it's not on Facebook. It's there for you to edit, to decide if you want to put it on Facebook or not. So you could go live and then not post it on Facebook if you thought, God, I sounded really silly on that. And so that's worth knowing, that you don't have to finish. You can finish it, but you don't have to post it. I didn't realise that until I got started doing it. The other thing is, we've got some amazing products, fruit and veg in our capsules, as you know. I would suggest that you go on to Google again. As I say, I use Google quite a lot. Go on to Google again, and you can, if you put in the benefits of blueberries, the benefits of broccoli, or the benefits of good fats, the benefits of low GI carbs, there's hundreds of things that you can put in the benefits of water. It's just endless, and you're giving your customer, your audience, some value. You're giving them something back. So go and show, if you're putting chia seed in your porridge or your overnight porridge, or you're using chia seed, go and post about what the benefits of chia seed actually is, and you'll find that people will share those posts. When it comes up on a notification on your wall that you've shared, that someone has shared it, go and like it, because then that's connecting you with those people. They've shared something from your wall. You need to go and like it, and so that will connect you to them again. That's most important. So the benefits of is really good. Benefits of exercise. There's just hundreds of things. And what I've set a challenge for some of my people to do, and I challenge you guys to do the same. Say, for example, there's 30 days in the month, and we've got 30 fruit, veg, and berries in our capsules. Go and post every day about a different product or a different ingredient that's in our shakes or capsules. So that at the end of the 30 days, you've posted about everything that's in the capsules. How amazing is that? Go and find the benefits of blueberries and blackberries, raspberries, and so on and so on. Who even knows what bilberries are, for goodness sakes? Do you know what I mean? There are things that are in our products. We need to be posting about them and showing the benefits of them. Did you realise that there's as much, if not more, protein in broccoli than there is in chicken? Did you know that there's more calcium in green leafy veg than there is in cow's milk? The list is absolutely endless as what you can do. You've got Google. Go and search it yourselves, and you'll be amazed. If you can give your audience some value, you're giving them things back, then they will benefit. They will benefit from that, and they will like you and follow you and be interested in what you're doing. So all these things are really good. If you do start to post on a regular basis about some interactive posts, then I would suggest you're then able to message and connect with your people that have connected on your I'm getting all tongue-tied here. Those that connect on your interaction posts, you can then go and message them privately and say to them, would they like to get involved in a Facebook party? It's just simple interaction games, just like you've just got involved in. So, then you then build a list of people that are interested in interaction posts. And so therefore you can add them to your list to go onto your Facebook party. So over the next week or couple of weeks, I challenge you guys to do that. There's also some challenges that we do, like Duck, Duck, Goose. I don't know whether you've heard that before. That's great, but if you're been in the business a little bit longer, you might well be able to give them a prize for winning the Duck, Duck, Goose, which we do Juice Plus. That's really a good little game to play. That would be for someone that's been in the business a little while rather than someone straight away, because you need to be building your audience up really, and giving them some sort of value and such like first. But interaction posts are absolutely brilliant, and lots of little games really work well. So I'm getting to the end of my list. I'm just going to go through some of these messages that I've got here. See whether you've got any questions for me. Okay, so Tracy, you're struggling with getting customers. So are you posting like I've just said, or have I given you lots of tips to help you? And are you adding to your audience? I don't know how many friends everyone's got on here. You need to go to your friends list and see how many you've got. And if you've got 500 friends, then within a couple of months you need to be having 1,000 friends. And it just can't be. You've got to be careful having Facebook, adding Facebook friends, because it's quite easy to get a load of guys that are in the military and a bit I'm not comfortable with that. So you need to be quite sort of strict with who you add, but you do need to be adding people, and you do need to be giving people value. So I don't know whether that's helped you at all, Tracy. What has it helped you at all, Tracy? Oh, I don't know. Maybe she can't hear me, or a screen is stopped, I think. So, you know, it's about giving people value back and showing people that you're a product of the product and giving people value. That's most important. Did that help, Tracy? Yeah, it did. Okay, that's great. So you must keep adding people. You must connect with people, and you must try and follow the list that I've sort of basically said along here. Pinterest is also, Pinterest is a great place. You type in loads of different things come up. Save the images. Yeah, save the images. Oh, that was the other thing I needed to say that it was a great thing to do. Post that you've got a customer. Post and say, so much excitement in the customer support group. I'm now about to load a recipe up into the customer support group, sharing with the team. Post that you're now going to get on a Zoom call. If you get a customer, if you don't have a customer, still post that you've got a customer. Because I remember Amy kept posting that she'd got someone's bought the berry capsules, my secret shaker. Don't have to post someone's name. Just post that you've got someone on the shakes and you can't wait to see how they're going to get loads more energy. Can't wait to someone that's gone on the the bronze package, for example. Can't wait to hear how your skin's going to improve. Post those sort of things with some nice picture, not with the berry capsule pots, but with some berries and some, put your own spin on it. Do go to Fonta, the app where you can put pictures together. That's really great. So you put your spin on it, make them colourful. You need to be quite brave, Lucy, and do your business post every day. I struggle with doing it every day. What you don't want to be doing is saying, I'm looking for 3 apprentices to start this month. And then tomorrow, I'm looking for 3 apprentices to start this month. And then the next day, I'm looking for 5 apprentices. I'm now opening it up for 5 apprentices. You know, if you're doing the apprentice bit, do that at the beginning of the month or towards the very end of the month. Who's getting started with the apprentice in June, for example? Start posting about that at the end of the month. So, you know, be sensible as to how you post and what you post about. But, you know, post about the business, about people joining you. You know, who wants to earn £200 to £500 a month? Who'd be interested to see about a video that tells you a 3-minute video about tells you what I do? Who likes to get paid for being healthy and losing weight and feeling good on Facebook? They're all business posts. As you see, some of the other members of the team post some business posts. Copy them and save them in your notes. And so when you save them in your notes, you can either put the beginning a little bit different or the end a little bit different, or make it quite a bit different, but use that sort of idea, and post that in a week's time, not now. So I've got a collection of them that I've been collecting for over a long period of time, and I post them at different times. So if I've seen something that someone does that's really good, I'll try and change it up a little bit so it's not exactly the same, and I will post it at different in a few days' time. So feel free to do that. We've also got a starter post group, the CEO and Diamond Dreamers. If you're not in that group, then that's got some great suggestions for posts. So get yourself added to that if you're not in that. So if you're stuck for posts, you can go on there and scroll to the bottom, or scroll throughout it, or search different posts that you're interested in. That will give you a helping hand when you're stuck for some posts. So yeah, post about that people are starting a business. If there's promotions that are being posted, say Amy or I or other people are doing posts about promotions and different team members getting promotions. No, they're not actually in your team, but because you're in the Diamond Dreamers team, you can actually say all the promotions in the amazing in our team is amazing. You know, helping people to earn an extra couple of £100 a month. You know, today is payday. You know, you should have been posting today about it. How excited you are. It doesn't matter if you haven't earned very much. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, if you've earned 50 quid, if you've earned 20 quid, that's paid for your berry capsules. So, you know, you need to be posting about that. Try and post like that sort of thing as much as you can. Let people know that there's no products to deliver, that the company does it. You've got to let people know all about that. Let the people know that the product has been about for nearly 30 years. Let them know that there's 30 peer-reviewed medical standards, gold standards involved with it. So there's loads of things to be going on with them there, guys. I'll go back to looking at the post, at the comments on the side. So yeah, I would try to do one every day, Lucy. I do struggle with it myself, but I do try to post it at different times a day and try and change it up. So that's great. I've had that a few times, friend of a friend. Yeah, your guinea pigs, Laura, that's right. I mean, you know, people are interested to see your guinea pigs. They'll comment on your guinea pigs, but they won't comment on a Juice Plus post. But that means they're watching. So that's a great way to do that. If you're posting about the benefits of something, I would just say, you know, what actually inspires you. If you're if you find the benefits of the blueberries, for example, can't believe the antioxidants that's involved with these. Just look how good these are for you. I get these in my capsules every day, that sort of thing. You've got to try and think about how you can inspire people to be more healthy and the benefits of all these things. You just got to try and think of some different things to say and do. Eating the colour of the rainbow, all those sort of things. Okay, so is there? How do we get paid? Okay, we get the commissions for that month. So like April was paid into our bank account today on the 10th of the month. So you get all the commission, you get 10% on everything that you sell, and there is some commissions on what your team sell as well. So you get the commissions paid directly into your bank account on the 10th of every month, which is really exciting. So we can do another one all about that. I'm just seeing what else I can see. Good. So okay. So I think that's about it. Unless there's any other questions you guys want to ask me, or whether you want to unmute yourselves and ask me any questions, that would be okay to do that if that's what you'd like to do. So Tracy, you haven't given. So have you? Are you joined in the business yet? Then Tracy, hang on a minute. Let me take you off mute, and then you can speak. Tracy, can you hear me? Are you gonna? Are you locked again? Yeah, maybe you're locked again. Okay, I was going to say, Tracy, if you're in the business, then obviously you would have given your bank details. If you're an apprentice, then you wouldn't have given your bank details yet. So you'll do your bank details at that point. So yeah, you must be an apprentice, I guess, if you wouldn't have given your bank details, I guess. So yeah, you need to obviously give your bank details, and that's what you do when you join the team properly. So guys, I hope that's been a great help. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, then feel free to unmute yourself. I'll give you a little while just to see if you've got any questions at all. But yeah, so you've paid your £50 start fee, Tracy. So if you've done that, then you would have given your bank details. Or did you buy the product for 50 quid? I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. You'll have to unmute yourself, Tracy. I'm not quite sure. Okay, guys. Well, I'm still trying to read the messages. I hope you've enjoyed it. Anyway, that's the other thing. I knew there was one other thing you need to do. We need to be taking a picture of us all on this chat, and we need to be taking a picture of this, and we all need to be posting it in a minute on social media. So if you all take a picture of what you're doing, try not to pull a funny face, and I sometimes take a picture from the side if I can. You need to take a picture, and you need to post that, and you need to tag us all in it, guys, because that's what we do. We need to show people how easy it is to connect, and tonight you can be posting and you can be saying, can't believe I've been sat at home in my pajamas, connecting with fellow diamonds across the country, if not the world, and learning and finding out how easy this business really is. So guys, if you do that sort of thing, so I hope you've all got a picture. Just see if there's any more conversation. No, there's not. So Tracy, I'd suggest you go back to your mentor, the person that's joined you in, and chat with them about this, and they'll obviously be able to help you with that. I don't know the full ins and outs. So we've all taken pictures, and we can all post it, and we can all connect with each other, and that's really good. So I hope you enjoyed it, and lovely to see you all, and we'll catch up again another time. Speak to you soon. Bye.